single chosen children. Why I can't have nobody? Why I can't never be happy? Why my man ain't came to me? Why my woman ain't came to me? Why my husband or wife ain't here yet? Where they at? What's going on? Why I got to keep on being in pain watching other people be happy? What's really going on? You want to know what's really going on? Well, let me get here and answer what's really going on. I want to clear up some things for you. Chosen sons and chosen daughters. You know, whenever you are a chosen child, male or female, and you have a lot of bad luck in the love department, and you have a lot of failed relationships, then you always feel like you're being tormented, right? You always figure and think you can't find love and you can't have love. I'm going to break this down the best of my ability and help you understand a little bit more, so that way you know what you're looking for and you know to hold out a little bit longer. You know, when you're a chosen son or you're a chosen daughter of the Most High, and you're not operating out of flesh, where you keep picking the wrong one, where you are a female lion and you keep picking your mate male and this and that. You know, whenever you got your hands on the steering wheel, whenever you got your foot on the gas pedal doing 400 going down a 15-mile lane, you know, there's going to be disaster. You know, whenever you are picking a mate, you have to understand that you're not picking the mate. Let's get that clear. You have to understand that you're not picking the mate. Although you've been picking the mates 15 and 20 and 30 years, where has that got you? Nowhere. Sitting like me here alone. Whenever you've picked the mate, it never turned out right, did it? Whenever your mate picked you, it didn't turn out right, did it? Sons or daughters, it didn't turn out right. You sure know how to pick 'em. I'm like these old folks now. You sure know how to pick 'em. But that's the problem. You ain't supposed to be doing no picking. It's up to the Most High to pick for you. Because whenever you're a chosen child, now I'm taking you out the population with the rest of the people now. You getting set aside now. You that important. You that special. Whenever you are a chosen child, and how do you know that you're a chosen child? Because Father will isolate you. That's the first step. He wants your eyes on him. He wants you zoomed in on him. He wants you studying him night and day. He wants you stepping in his footprints. He wants you to be the closest thing to him and be able to, you know, imitate the closest thing to him without not being him. So whenever Father isolates you and moves you to the side, that means that you're someone that's very special. That means that you're someone. Now notice, I'm not saying easy. The road is not going to be easy. Matter of fact, it's going to be 20,000 times harder. Because you come out of dirt. You come out of broken glass. You come out of alleyways. You come out of deep, dark pits. You come out of sewers. But whenever he wants you to go to focus on him and be able to rule like him and be able to judge like him and be able to dictate with him like him, that means a lot of work has to be done. That means a lot of inner reflection has to go on. That means a lot of fighting demons has to go on. That means a lot of loss of sleep has to go on. That means a lot of disrespect has to go on. That means a lot of things. That means a lot of trespassing has to go on. And whenever Father isolates you and he's getting ready to pick your mate, he ain't picking no any old thing to go with you. You ain't gelling with no any old thing. You the son, you the daughter of the Most High. You think your father gonna put you with anything? You think he gonna put you up in there with something that's gonna be beating on you? Something that's gonna be in there verbally abusing you? Something that's gonna be attacking you? Something that's gonna be killing you? Something that's gonna be cheating on you over and over and over again? You ain't, let me say this, you ain't exempt from no cheating now. Oh, it can still go on. But I'm just saying, he has your best interest. And whenever he goes to put you with who he molded and who he created, and he feels more suitable with your DNA that he built, then he'll put those two together. And this person is going to be a mere reflection of you. They're going to somewhat have the same qualities as you. They're going to somewhat believe in what you believe in. They're going to somewhat feel how you feel. They're going to somewhat do what you do, you know. But like I said, if we looking for 100 here, we in trouble. It's going to be some things, but it ain't gonna be them type of things, if you know what I'm saying. You know, when Father puts a union together, he doesn't make a mistake. But when you put a union together, you make a mistake all the time. When I put a union together, I make a mistake all the time. You talking about somebody that's done the work and is trying, that's been fighting demons and still slaying demons and still laying with demons and got 3 more on their ankle that they finna throw out. But the thing is, you get to the point where you can get them off your back. Even if you can imagine to even get them off your back, you doing something big. They ain't sticking with you. You ain't staying on. They ain't staying on you. You letting them know there is a place where you can go. You know, that's a big deal. And I'm saying this because a lot of you are getting ready to find your mate, even though you had given up on love and you thought it was over. You're going to find your mate, right? But when you find your mate, they're not going to be in the best of health. They're not going to be in the Word. They're not going to be, up on the updates. They're not going to be updatedly installed like you are. It takes for them to see you to know if I want that, if I want to purchase that, if I want to claim that, if I want to put a ring on that, if I want to say that is mine, if I want to own that, then I'm going to have to get updated. See, a lot of y'all are going to see y'all mates, and y'all going to have to send y'all mates back to the drawing board. Because see, a lot of y'all mates, female or male, had given up. They had stopped looking. They had stopped. They had already went to covenant with God. And they had already said, Father, I'm done with it. They had given up. They said, ain't nobody out here for me. They was done with it. They was walking around kicking rocks. They was looking down at the dirt. They was walking around looking at the sand. They was done with it. Until they laid eyes on you. Yay! Have mercy. Oh, I didn't see that, Father. You had that hiding up under a rock there. You had that camouflage in the trees. You had that running with the raccoons. You had that running with the hyenas. I didn't see that. Whoever your mate is, both of you are in separation, and both of you are lovers of God. But the same common denominator, you had given up on love. You had been trespassed. You had been disrespected. You had been X'd out. You had been crossed out by people that came together, crossing and Xing you out and minusing you out. But there's going to be a pair coming up on the horizon within the next 6 months or 8 months. And for some of you that's just now your mates that's just now laying eyes on you, it could be another 2 or 5 years. But if you want that package that Father's sending, you better lay low for it. And you're going to lay low for it, because the package that he shows you is going to let you know that can't no other woman on the planet, can't no other man up under the sun, can't no other dog up under the moon handle that. How will you know? Oh, you gonna know. Just sit tight. Get things together. Keep working. Keep praying. They working on their end. They praying on their end. And if it's a male, he's definitely praying. If it's his father's son, he's definitely praying. Father, I put it on railway. I couldn't afford her right now. But Father, please don't let nobody come cash her out. Don't let her walk off with nobody else. Don't let nobody else come haul her out. Because she's the only one for me. And she's waiting because she knows you're the only man for her. Sheesh. That's why you can't find anybody. Because it isn't time for you to find anybody. You have some other things that you have to focus on first. You have to focus on God. You have to know the way. You have to learn how to be gentle. You have to learn how to be kind. You have to learn how to share. You have to learn how to bow down in certain ways that you never thought you'd have to bow down to. You have to learn how to be graceful. And so does he. But when y'all come together, it ain't gonna be no mistaking about who. People gonna see twins. They gonna be shocked. They ain't gonna believe it. They gonna be trying, all the women gonna be trying to get to him, and all the men gonna be trying to get to her, but it ain't happening. Not with a union that Father put together. So stop putting these unions together and step back and allow Father, allow God, allow thee. I love you.